It's Monday, December the 4th. A neutral site game this evening here at the Pine Point Arena featuring the Duffield Devils against the visiting Streetsville Tigers. Streetsville with a quick shot from the point, a big pad save by Athison Yaddis. Now Streetsville tries to contain it in there. Maynard throws it back to the point. They chip it off the wall. Sells picks it up. Moran grabs that, turns and fires it in. St. John goes back for it, throws it over to Leung. Leung on the left wing side, back over to St. John. Now they're taking a look, trying to get things set up here. Leung up to Scoleri. Sells grabs it, goes in around the D, takes a look, fires one off the side of the net, and then following up on the rebound, Scoleri grabs it and pots it with 9:12 remaining in the first period to make it 1-0 Duffield. Quick change by both teams after that goal. Looking to get all the lines into this game early. Bit of a scrambled draw. Now it comes back. Shen throws it over to Serrani. Shen up to Tennille Rodrigo. He tips it in. Now they give chase. Take a look. A high one off the glass. That gets by everybody. Referee says no, we have a touch. Serrani goes back for it. He's got a man on him. Now they throw it around to the far side. Cohen with a quick pass up to Tennille Rodrigo. He fires a hard shot on net, and there's a big glove save by the goaltender with 8:35 remaining in this first period. Looks like both teams have everybody in the game now with another line change. Fresh legs out there on this Monday night. Luca grabs it, turns, spins away, fires a backhander and just over top of the glove of the goaltender and in the top of the net with 8:28 remaining. Matthew Luca with his first of the game. They lean in on the draw. Luca controls it once again, throws it back to Harris Peru. Harris Peru looks to throw it up. Now Luca skates into it. He gains the line, fires another one just off. I think that might have went off the shoulder of the goalie and then it hit the glass. Westover and Harris Peru dance along the blue line and keep the puck in the zone. Now on the far side, Oosterhuis pushes it into the corner. Now Streetsville looks to come up the right wing wall, try and get it out. Now up to the red line, and there they fire it in deep. Harris Peru goes back for it. He circles, gains a little bit of speed, chips it up to Scoleri on the far side. Now it's in deep, and the Streetsville D throws it around. St. John back to Leung. Leung back to St. John. He throws it up to Foster. Foster gets it into Sells. Sells gets a quick stick check. It rolls to Scoleri. Now Sells is in the corner. Throws it back to Leung. Leung back to Sells on the half wall. Tries to get around one. Couple of guys collapse. Foster comes over, picks it up, and it rolls over now. St. John pinches in and throws it in deep. Foster skates into it. Takes a look, gets it back to Leung. He fires a low shot, that hits something. And now Foster tries to spin, and Streetsville comes away with that. Coming down the far side, Williamson with Leung on him, chips it around. Scoleri tries to chip it past the hard charging Dobson. Now Scoleri gets it to Foster on the far side. Foster into Sells. And he just whistles one wide of the net. Fires it back in again. Now they take a look, try and set things up, and chip it off the wall. They get it out and down the ice past Shen. Tenio Rodrigo sets it up on the far side. Tenio Rodrigo into the zone. Takes a look. Now McDonald grabs it, gets it back to Shen. Back into McDonald. McDonald back to Shen. Chips it over to Serrani. Serrani goes across and through the crease it goes. McDonald now tries to get it back through. Dangerous pass there. Now they come back out. Shen over to McDonald. He stumbles. Now they come up the boards. Trying to come away with it. And the Streetsville players push it in. Shen grabs it. He goes up, hits Cohen at center ice. Cohen now drives in. Takes a look. Tries the centering pass. That hits something. Now he comes back and around the corner to McDonald. McDonald leaves it for Harris Peru. Back in. Bounces off a couple of bodies. And back out it goes. Harris Peru takes a look. Spins away from two. And he gets in now. He finds Lansfield. Lansfield drives wide. He fires one just over the net. Harris Peru fires it back in. A tip there by Lansfield. Oh! We had one off the post. Oosterhuis just about put one in there. The goalie's best friend came out and kept it out of the net. Now Oosterhuis is in behind the net on a couple of Streetsville players. They try and get it out west over, holds it in, and he fires one. That hits something and goes into the corner. Luca now in the corner, pushes it back in deep. Now they just try and get it out. St. John holds the line, fires it into the far corner. Around it goes behind the net. The Streetsville player comes out with it. Lansfield holds it in. He tries to deke out a couple. He's got a bit of space. Hits St. John. He fires a hard one. And that big save by the goaltender pushes it out wide. Now they try and bring it back around. St. John keeps it in the zone. Now they find Leung on the half wall. Leung throws it back in to Oosterhuis. He's in there. He gets surrounded. Now the Tigers try and get it out of the zone. Just out of the zone. Now Sells throws it back up. He hits St. John. St. John with a little bit of space. He tries to whistle one in there. Now it comes back. Leung and Sells. Sells grabs it. Sauces one over to St. John. He throws it off the wall to Foster. Foster back to St. John. Now it's over to Sells. Sells stops up. Pushes it across to Foster. Now Foster tries to get around the D. He's cut off there. But Sells follows up and he's able to skate away with it. He reverses course to Scoleri. Scoleri in the corner takes a look. Sells and Scoleri are in there. Now the Streetsville players come away with it. They chip it out. Serrani holds the line. Moran charged hard. Sells grabs it. Now Foster outlets it up to Scoleri. Just can't get past the D. Now they gain the blue line and fire it in deep. Maynard and Moran try and force the pressure. Serrani tries to get it out. We got a turnover here. And they hit the side of the net. Now they're in back of the net. Shen tries to hold them out. Scoleri grabs it. He fires it off. Sells bounces up the center ice. Now Tenio Rodrigo comes in the zone. He tries to get through a couple. Now Tenio Rodrigo dances around a couple of guys. McDonald and Tenio Rodrigo trying to... McDonald finds Cohen on the back door. Now Cohen in the corner. He's got some help coming in there. Tenio Rodrigo's in. Now they try and just get it out, and this time they're going to ice the puck the length of the ice. And it goes off of Athasiniadis. Westover misfires the first time. Now they try and come out down the ice. West Tennille Rodrigo gains the line, hits Cohen. Cohen back to Westover. Westover fires a low shot, tipped in front. Now Harris Peru, he runs in deep, gets rubbed out of the play there. Now Tennille Rodrigo gets his stick lifted. Now they come back out. Luca tries to push it through. They get it past a couple. Now it comes back down. Harris Peru finds out that that's not icing. Headmans it to Luca at the red line. Matthew Luca throws it in. Lansfield has a roll off his stick. Luca follows up, cuts back, loses one guy. Now he hits St. John just off the skate, out of the zone there. Leung now, he goes far side. Rooster Heights tries to get it. They push it back to St. John. St. John leaves it for Leung. Leung now, up the boards. Lansfield chips it in deep. Now they come back around. Rooster Ice is pushed off the puck in there. They fire it around. Leung holds it in. The buzzer sounds. And it brings the first period to a close with Duffield up 2-0. Fast-paced end-to-end action there. Didn't take long to play that period. Referees have put the whistle away tonight. They're going to let them play. Devils breaking early here. A big neutral site game tonight here at the Pine Point Arena. Duffield kicked out of the home rink as the circus comes to town for a week-long visit. The clowns and the tall men and the acrobats are all up at the pond, so we had to find a new rink. No, folks, I'm not talking about the players when I said clowns. Although some days they act like it. Now they come up. Scoleri gets around a couple of guys and fires one. And a huge glove save. There's the goaltender. Flashes the leather. 14:39 remaining. Sells on the draw. They try and push it back. Foster leaves it for Serrani. They briefly create a turnover. Foster covering up, tries to hold them off. They fire one from about 40 feet away, and Athison Yanis covers it up and kicks it to the corner. Now Sells comes away with it. Sells leaves it for Scoleri. He skates into it, tries to drop it for Sells. He gets tripped up. And the puck just gets out of the zone there. Now they come away with it. Down and around the corner they go. Serrani. Up to Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo leaves it for Sells. Sells fires a high one, and a big glove save by the goaltender. Off the shot. 13:37 remaining here in this period. Face-off's going to be to the left of the goalie. McDonald wins it back. Harris Peru fires it around. Tennille Rodrigo skates into it. Now it comes back around. That was Cohen. Now they come back the other side. Ratsos tries to grab it. Dobson gets around one. Now they fire it up the middle of the ice. Westover pushes it to the outside. Now they come back around. They try and center it. McDonald picks it off. Tries to come the other way. He tries to chip it around a couple of guys. Runs into Orr. Now they come back around. Throwing it back out. They come up the far side. Letsos throws it across. Off the glass, and Harris Peru grabs it. Harris Peru throws it around. The pinching Tigers throws it deep in behind the net. Now Luca up the boards. Now Luca. Cohen, he chips it in deep. Now it comes out down the ice. Referee says no icing. Somebody touched it. Johnny Leung grabs it. He fires a foul one up. Lansfield tipped it to negate the icing. Now the Tigers try and push it around. Oosterhuis, he grabs it. He dances in the corner. Tries to get around Case. Goes into the far side. Lansfield gets rubbed off there. Ooh, a great centering pass by Luca. Oosterhuis just about connected. St. John fires it in. It hits Luca, the diving defenseman. Now they come back over. St. John fires another heater at the net. Now Luca back in the corner. Tries to center it. Now he's back taking a look once again. Tries to elude a couple of players. Lansfield comes in to help out. Now they just push it back. St. John keeps it in the zone. Now it's into Oosterhuis. They're all tied up. And Luca just pushes it over the net. Now the Tigers try and get it out. St. John holds the zone. Now Oosterhuis centering pass for Sells. And the goaltender quickly covers that one up with 11:07 remaining here in the period. Harrison Van Voort goes back for it. They throw it back up. Sereni tries to hold them off. They just get in, but Sells backs them up. Now they try and come away with it. The Tigers look to center the puck. Kept away there. Shen. A couple of players on him, and the Tigers throw it in behind the net. Shen reverses course. Tries to get it around. Scoleri races over for it. Now they try and get it up. Picked off there. And Athison Yadis had to be sharp there. Now they get a centering pass back out. Scoleri. He tries to get it across to Sells. Sells now looks in the corner to set things up. Throws it back. A low shot tipped there by Scoleri. Foster goes to retrieve it in the corner. Foster with Maynard all over him. Maynard comes away with it. Now they get by it. Shen holds them up at the blue line. Now they go in the corner. Sereni races over to cut it off. Shen throws it up to Sells. Sells has it roll off his stick, but he is able to retrieve it. Now they come down, take a look. He's got some time, and he fires one just over the net. Now they come back the other side. Orr comes up, chips it past Westover. Harris Peru goes back for it. He chips it off the wall. Now, Tenio Rodrigo over. Hits Scoleri, and he finds a yawning cage with 9:18 remaining in the period to make it 3-0 Duffield. Dobson and McDonald on the draw here. McDonald gets kicked out. Tenio Rodrigo comes in. Now they try and chip it around. Harris Peru goes back for it. Harris Peru. McDonald chips it off. Tries to come around. Now they look to center it. McDonald gets it up to Cohen. Now they try and drive it in deep. Just able to hold the zone. It bounces up and into the corner. They fire one just wide. Westover goes back for it. Now they collapse. Cohen drives wide. Cohen's got a little bit of space. Now they come back the other side. They're able to just briefly keep it in the zone. Now they get it out. There's a number of them over there battling for it. Tenio Rodrigo. It comes around the other side. McDonald throws it back to Westover. Westover with a low shot, tipped into the corner. Now they come back. Luca fires one over the net. Now McDonald fires it around into the corner. Comes back, Lansfield. Now comes in, Leung grabs it. He fires one off the glove. Now Luca, back to Leung. And another shot, and that one goes wide. Now Luca in the corner, a couple of guys on him. Lansfield comes over to help out. They try and chip it around the active stick at Johnny Leung, but he's able to hold it in. He finds Lansfield. Lansfield tries to fire it. That hits something. Now Luca tries to control it, throws it back to Leung. He hits Lansfield in the slot. A quick backhand by Benson. Lansfield, and the goaltender wisely covers it up. As there was some sustained pressure there. 7:13 remaining in the period. Sells and Moran on the draw. Scoleri leaves it for Leung. Leung back out to Sells. Now he spins, takes a look, gets Scoleri. They play catch. Now they try and push it into the corner. Leung leaves it for Sells. Sells tries to push it back to Scoleri. Back into Sells. He finds Scoleri. Over to the far side. St. John Webpack. Quick snapshot. And the goaltender quickly covers that one up with a flash of the leather once again. Now we'll face it off to the right of the goalie. They push it back. Foster leaves it for Serrani. Into Sells. A one-timer. And the goaltender covers that up. The referee lost sight of the puck. So he blows his whistle. With 6:37 to play, we'll do it all over again. From the right side. Now they push it in. Tigers try and bring it out the other side. Foster chips it off the boards. They keep it in briefly. Just sneaks by Shen. Now Sells grabs it, throws it up just out of the reach of Scoleri. A great attempt there. Now the Tigers try and bring it back around to pinching Shen. Holds it in this time. Now Scoleri grabs it. Now it comes back. Sells. Dances around a couple. Scoleri. Now it comes back out. Serrani on the point. Leaves it for Tenio Rodrigo. They're in there trying to take a look. Tenio Rodrigo throws a backhand out to Shen. Back into Sells. A centering pass there. Through a couple players and into the far side. Now they try and get it out. Just across. Now they come back out. McDonald tries to chip it up to Cohen. Pace plays him. Now Serrani. Serrani tries to leave it for McDonald. McDonald with a couple of guys on him throws it into Serrani. Now it comes out. Back in. Shen now. He goes high and just around. Now it comes back out. Serrani. Over to Shen. Shen. Back to Serrani. Now they come up the middle and a quick little turnover there. Now it comes out. Tenio Rodrigo grabs it. Tenio Rodrigo gains the zone. Gets through a couple of players. Back to Cohen. Westover. Good. Some pleasantries being exchanged in front of the net. With 4:42 remaining. Must be talking about the traffic on the way to the rink tonight. Luca wins the drop. Harris Prue pushes it in. Vindelak throws it out of the zone. Now Luca grabs it, tries to headman it. Oosterhuis skates into it and finds Lansfield charging down Main Street, and he tips it home to make it 4-0 with 4:24 remaining in this second period. Dobson and Luke on the draw. Now it comes back. Harris Peru tries to get it out of the zone. The quick stick of the Tigers. They hold it in briefly. Luca comes back to help out. Now they got it in behind the net. Now Luca throws it up to Lansfield. Lansfield across the ice. Just missed the hard charge in Oosterhuis. He slows up and grabs it. Now we got a couple of players colliding there. They push it in deep. Westover hits Luca. Luca has it bounce off a stick. Now it comes back around. They turn into it. And Athasiniadis had to be sharp there. A change of direction as he was cutting into the middle of the ice and tried to throw it back. But he kicked out that right leg and was able to keep it out of the net. Now Johnny Leung, he gains the blue line. Leaves it for Sells. He fires a hard shot, and the goaltender once again wisely covers that up. Throws the pad down. Sells. Williamson on the draw. The Tigers push it back. Now they try and come away, but Leung grabs it. He fires a hard shot. The goaltender, Grosskopf, keeps it out. Sells tries to chip it in. Oh, a play there to Foster, almost to Scoleri. Now they try and come around. Scoleri tries to cut it off. Foster, he spins, finds St. John on the far side. He fires one. That hit one of the Tigers, and they try and get it out. Johnny Leung grabs it. Johnny Leung throws it up to Sells. He turns, gains the blue line. Then he comes in, and that one goes off the shaft of the goaltender's stick and hits the netting above the glass. Then out of play, so we get a whistle. 2:25 remaining here in this second period. Fresh legs come out on the ice. They try and push it back. Now it comes back in the corner. Into the corner it goes. Now in behind the net. Tenio Rodrigo races over for it. Shen tries to cut it off. Shen just pushes it through. Now Donald chips it into the corner. Cohen gives chase. Cohen tries to push it back. Now they got it once again. Cohen back in the corner. The Tigers try and come away with it. Throw that one high and off the glass. Tenio Rodrigo and Shenner in there. Now they get it back out. Serrani this time. Serrani chips it off the boards. They throw it back to Pace. Pace tries to push it. Tenio Rodrigo. Back to McDonald into Serrani. Another big save there. That hits a bunch of things and bounces around. Now they try and go off the glass and out. Shen back in. Cohen. Now Letsos. He throws it up. And Sereni. Now they hit Luca. Luca now. Drives in. He gets taken down, and now they push it out the other side. Lansfield is in there. Oosterhuis. Pace tries to flip it out. Johnson and Tang, they're all battling away. Shen holds it in. Luca gets it across to Sereni. Back to Shen. He fires a shot. That one just whistles wide. Oosterhuis is back in behind the net. Tries to protect the puck. Hits Lansfield. Lansfield throws it back to Shen. Shen throws it through. That hits something. Sereni walks into it. And the goaltender covers it up with 18.3 seconds remaining here in this period. Luca on the draw, pushes it forward. Lansfield tries to skate into it and shield it. Now Oosterhuis comes back, rolls to Luca. Then we got West over to Harris Peru. Now in the corner to Lansfield. He comes back to Harris Peru. He tries to fire. And into the corner it goes. Might have hit a skate. So now we got a 4-0 score here as we head towards third period action. Both teams getting a little talking to. Coaches are probably saying it's a school night. Let's try and make sure those referees keep the whistles away, and let's get out of here so we can get home. 15 minutes remaining here. Duffield going right to left on your radio dial. If you're tuning in, stuck in traffic, on the 401 steps from this arena, seeing the two names, Streetsville and Duffield, on the marquee out front. Now, the Tigers, they go back, throw it around to the far side. They try and bring it up the middle of the ice. They cut them off. They just get over the red line and fire it in deep. Westover goes back to retrieve it. Moran's on him. Now Westover spins away, grabs it, gets it up to Scoleri. Scoleri over the red line, fires far side for Foster. Foster takes a look, tries the centering pass. That hits a skate and rolls into the far corner. Now it comes back. Westover holds it in, fires a low shot, looking for a redirection there. And the Tigers come away with it. They get out and down the ice. Harris Peru cuts his man off. And that's going to be body contact. So 14:09 remaining in the period. We'll see what this Tigers power play looks like. As Duffield goes on the penalty kill. Scoleri and Williamson on the draw. They bring it back to number 4, Orr. He fires it across and Dobson throws it in deep. Now Leung tries to grab it. Now he comes away with it. Into the corner he goes, and he fires one and tries to get it out, but Orr holds the line. Now they fire it back in deep. Sells tries to push it out. Once again, they hold it, but there's a turnover and Scoleri's away. He's going to come in, takes a look. He tries to open it up, and Riley Foster follows up as the puck is laying in the crease. A short-handed goal with 1:28 left in the power play and 13:37 in the period. Scolari turned on the Jets. He had the goalie down and out. The goalie was able to kick it out, but landed in the crease. And Foster was able to tap it home. Now Neil Rodrigo and Cohen come out. They chase them back. Leung holds them to the outside. Cohen, he skates into it. Tries to chip it around. Now they come back and they fire it up the middle of the ice. Leung walks into one. He drives wide, takes a look. He's got a couple of players on him and he's able to just kill some valuable time. Now the Tigers try and come out the right wing side. And Leung on the back check with Neil Rodrigo all over them. And there's a high stick. So, face off deep in the zone. 25 seconds remaining here in this penalty kill. Now they try and come away with it. McDonald throws it back to Shen on the far side. He fires it high and off the glass and down into the zone it goes. Now they look to try and come out the right wing side. Cohen just turns and pushes it back into the zone. Harris Peru comes out. And it comes back in and Cohen fires one on net. And the goalie makes a big save there. Now they try and come out the ice. They throw it up. Back in they go. Now Serrani over to Shen. McDonald. He tries to fire it in, but the hard-charging Williamson is able to keep it out. Now they come back around once again. Luca throws it back to Shen. To Lansfield. Lansfield tries to get around his man, but they're able to come away with it, and they fire it deep. Shen and Oosterhuis hold them up briefly. Now they try and come across. A bouncing puck. But Oosterhuis pushes it back and Lansfield goes up to Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis comes in the zone, leaves it for Luca. Back over. A huge save as the goaltender came across. A great passing play and the goaltending was equal to the task that time. 10:45 remaining here in the third period. They try and push it back. They chip it around the D. Now Oosterhuis comes back, helping out Westover. He turns on the Jets, tries to get, but they create a turnover as there's a couple of Tigers all over him. And they just hold it in, and Luca follows it up, and he comes away with it. He throws it in. Another tip there. And the net is off its moorings. With 10:05 remaining here in the third period. Sells leans in on the draw. A quick start there. Now they bring it around to the far side. Letsos and Sells are on it. Foster comes in to help out. Sells back to Westover. He throws it back over to Harrisburg. With the hard charging Tigers, they create a turnover. Now they come back the other side. They try and bring it in. Athison Yadis covers it up. Noring throws it out. Now it comes back. Foster grabs it. Foster back to Westover. Westover surveys the situation. Tries to get it up. It stays in briefly. Dobson now goes to Scolari. Scolari. He's taking a look. Trying to find a guy driving down the slot. He comes in, pushes it back to Sells in the corner. Sells on the half wall, leaves it for St. John. He throws it back into Sells. Now it comes back around. They hold on to it. Now Sells back to St. John. They play catch. Sells comes away with it, dekes through a couple and tries to chip it up and over the goalie. He wisely covered off that top of the net there that time. Now Leung able to hold it in. He gets it to Scoleri, over to Sells. A one-timer, and that stays out of the net once again. Foster, he grabs it. Now it comes back, St. John into Sells. Now they're back in once again. Scoleri, he tries to walk out of the corner and elude a couple of guys. Now they come around, hold it back. Sells and St. John are in the corner. Now we got a pile up. And it pops free. Tang tries to push it into the middle. Taneo Rodrigo holds that out. A bouncing puck, and Athos and Yadis had to be sharp. Now they come away with it. Up they go. Back down and around. Now Leung grabs it. Leung eludes a couple of players. Fires it off the boards and out to center. Now the Tigers try and come back with it. They meet up on the boards there. And this time, they try and chip it off a couple. McDonald tries to leave it for Shen. Shen now. Shen throws it around. Cohen has a roll off his stick. Now Sereni. Cohen. And Taneo Rodrigo comes away with it. Now the Tigers try and push it back. Unable to do much. Now they come around. Shen grabs it. Shen has it roll off his stick. Moraine grabs it. He tries to fire one in. Now they get it around the boards. Luca. He turns, fires a backhand. Now Williamson. Williamson brings it out to the point. They fire it back in deep. Now they try and get it once again. Now Shen comes away with it. McDonald up to Luca. Luca drives around his D. Now they come in deep. Luca surveying the situation. Throws it back. Sereni. A low shot. A pad save. Now it comes out. Shen grabs it. He fires one in. Now Oosterhuis is in the corner. Tries to spin away from a couple. Now Lansfield, he spins back, hits Oosterhuis. He goes across and just misses Luca. A great play there. Now Shen, he fires one, tipped in front. It bounces around. And that's underneath the goaltender with 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Face-off's going to be to the right of the goaltender once again. Comes around the far side. They throw it back. Westover now. Pushes it up. Lansfield chips it deep. Now they try and come around. They reverse course. Deep in the corner. A centering pass that the Tigers kick back out into the corner. Oosterhuis is in there. Lansfield joins them. Now they try and maintain pressure. Oosterhuis over to Shen, or to Harris Peru, sorry. He drives deep, throws it around. Now they try and come back the other side. Taking a look for it. They spin away. A hard shot, and Luca puts it in the back of the net with 3:43 remaining here in the third period. Sells is on the draw. They try and push it back. Westover grabs it, takes a look, throws it over. Him and Harrisburg play catch. Now Westover retreats, comes back around, reverses course to Scoleri. Scoleri now chips it up to Sells. Just gets past him. Now they're in on it. Couple of big bodies in the corner battling for it. Foster joins in the fray. Foster spins away with it. Now the referee says, "I've seen enough," and he blows the whistle. So, here we go. Face off to the right. They push it back. Leung throws it in the middle of the ice. Now Leung, deep in the corner, shields the puck, throws it back out, and now the Tigers try and come away with it. They get around one. St. John comes back and chips it into the corner. He holds things off. Now it comes out, and Foster throws it far side for Scoleri, and we got an offside. They were coming in numbers. They push the puck forward. Tennille Rodrigo back to Shen. Now Serrani back to Shen. Now into McDonald. He fires it over. Oh, just about has one there. Now they fire it back around. Tennille Rodrigo. Now McDonald tries it into Cohen. They throw it back to Serrani. Serrani now finds Shen. He tries the far side. Cohen goes back for it. Cohen in there, deep. Now McDonald, he spins away with it. Throws it back to Shen. Shen back into McDonald. Back over to Shen. Through to Serrani. Serrani now walks the line. Tries to drive it in deep. Maynard. McDonald. And Cohen are in there. Tennille Rodrigo looks like he got upended. Now Luca, he tries to push it back. Now Shen tries to get it through a couple. Luca now. And we got an offside, and that is probably going to do it as we've got a running clock with 20 seconds remaining in the game. And they drop the puck here, the final 10 seconds remaining. Harris Peru goes back for it. He's just going to settle things down behind his net. The buzzer sounds, and that does it. Duffield Devils make the final 6-0 as they congratulate Athos and Yadis on a shutout this fine Monday evening. Thanks for tuning in wherever you're watching from. Good morning, good night, good evening. Elvis has left the building.